fucking... You're live. You're live.
I'm live.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm live, but I don't know where I'm live on here. Oh, there I am, Sparkle. Sparkle.
Hello everybody.
Oh,
Colette's not doing her live today. It's me. You got me. Good
no,
old Chris.
you don't want... Oh, see? Go away. Oh, ladies, you reckon a joint now. Ow! Just pricked myself now. Urgh. Right, if anybody's there, I'm doing live tonight. I am doing live tonight. I promise you. I'm just going to knock my glue gun on. Put all these laces over there. Ow. Have I got invited? No, because I'm not on. I keep thinking I'm on Facebook. Right, let me plug this in. Plug. Oh, there's a plug. Right, undo that one. And then plug this one in. So we've got the glue gun plugged in. Right, I'm all ready now. So, oh God, where's... No, I'm not. Look. The bun's caught up with itself. Let me have a look. Where's the pin? I always pin my ribbons together. Right, there we are. Right, I'm gonna do. I was about to take those flowers off then. Deep. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make. I don't know whether to make this flower or do a page in the book. I think I'll do a page in the book. So you saw me yesterday in. Oh, I need my inks. You saw me yesterday inking all the inside. Now I've got some envelopes here. I've cut out using my die cutter. Hi, Nikan. Hi, Dawn. You knew, Nikan. I might have seen your name, but I haven't. I don't think I have. I would have remembered. If you knew, welcome. Promise I'm not in that case. You're in the safe hands, I think. Methinks.
No, you're not.
Hi, Jen. So tonight you saw me do the front, and I'm late because of Chris.
Don't you start on Chris. Them ladies won't be happy.
No, them ladies won't be happy if you use my internet. That's what the ladies.
Oh, what's that? I can use it. Oh, sorted.
You have. Oh, I have. Oh, right. Okie doke. So, I thought I'd seen your name, but I wasn't sure that I've seen it on you. I don't think I've seen it on you before, have I? If he goes on that internet now, I swear to God, he's gonna... I'll be putting my husband in the window. You know that song? What's it called? Like, have you seen that doggy in the window? Woof, woof. Well, it'll be going, have you seen Crazy in the window? Woof, woof. Sorry, I'm in getting mode. Anyway, I've die cutted some envelopes out from my circuit machine. And I'm just, they've got slits in them. Why, I don't know. See? So I'm just going to follow the line because I want to cut the top out. Because I'm going to use that for my, how was your trip today? Your handyman. My handyman got you all confused today. He thought I was on Facebook, and there I was. He said, all you need to do is press go live. So I'm sitting there thinking, great, sorted, all sorted. Go live. You're now live on Facebook. No, Chris, wrong day. Not Facebook, YouTube. So that's what I mean. I'm late because of him. My trip. Ava's asking how my trip went. My trip didn't go. Told you nothing goes to plan in this house. We were supposed to go to the sea. We never did. We were supposed to have fish and chips. We never did. We were supposed to have an ice cream by the sea. We never did. We stayed in and I cooked a fry-up. It was a nice fry-up too. We did that. I'm such in a giddy mood tonight. Anyway, if I can see out my eyes from laughing. I've got these envelopes out. Now, I did start this book last night. But I also promised you I would come back and show you how I've done the glistening on this flower, which I will do. So I'm late for this important date. Fingers covered in glue. Fingers covered in glue being crafted. Oh, hi Angie. What have you been crafting, Polly? That sounds intriguing. Yeah, so I've cut some envelopes. That's what I was saying. I've cut some envelopes. I did the front cover. I am going to be sticking some more bits and pieces on the front because I'm not quite satisfied it's finished. And then I'm going to be concentrating on this page tonight. Now, my envelope's gone. Come back, come back, come back. These are my envelopes. My idea is to have them sort of popping out. Now, I bought this apple key. Look at the glitter. Can't say at the moment. Giggle even more intriguing. Oh, dare I ask, Polly? Right, so wait a minute now, let me cut this down. You're late for the important date, your fingers are covered in glue, and you can't say at the moment. Right, okay, as long as I've narrowed it down, we're all good. What are you doing? Oh my days. I tell you what. Right, okay, so I bought this applique and I bought this trim. This is gold trim. And look at dangles, look at dangles, look at dangles. Are you sure you're making what? Some dangles. It's gold trim, but it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. It's gorgeous. And I had it from, are you ready? Now, I did make this shop up, I promise you. It's called the Knick Knack Nook Shop. Oh my days, all night to tell you. It's called the Knick Knack Nook Shop. I'm not lying. I promise that's what it's called. Where's Polly doing what he's doing? It even says Knick Knack Nook. So it's on Etsy, and that's where I had it from. Knick Knack Nook. So Knick Knack Nook is going to be helping me tonight with my trimming and my trimming. Now I inked all my edges last night when I stuck the pattern, but I want to do something more to this paper. And if you're new or joining us, this is going to be an ongoing project, and every time I get enough papers and notes, I'll be doing a page. Where's Susan? I don't know. Where is Susan, Angie? She's not hiding under the table. She's not hiding under the table. How is everyone? Well, Jen, as you can probably hear, I'm in a bit of a giddy mood. So anything tonight is going to be funny by clients because I'm in that kind of mood. Anyway. Right, so I've got some trims and I've cut some envelopes out. Right, now I'm hoping, this is me hoping, Right, now I've got some of these. I almost want to have it like that. And so it's sort of like that. Anyway, you get the drift. You get my meaning. Right, so I'm going to move that to the side because I need to do the envelopes. And I'm going to be playing about with inks as well tonight. I need to get my... Now, because of the colours on the book, you've got green, yellow, brown. I'm going to go with yellow. I don't know what it is, but I am really liking yellow at the minute. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to colour some of my doilies. Now, I need to decide which ones. That looks quite pretty, but there. Now, that was a happy accident. See? Doesn't that look pretty? So, I think what I'm going to do is edge my edge in. Now, where's my... Oh, and if any of you guys have seen my brush, I can't find it. My scissors. My gold scissors, my embroidery one. No, I can't find it. You'd laugh at me because I even went on to the video from me last night. Because I remember me having it last night. I even went on the video to see if I could remember having the scissors. Days. But yeah, that's what I did. Still couldn't find it. Right. That looks great on the side of the page. Right. I'm going to colour it. Now my brush is a bit stiff. I'm using a what do they call it? A stenciling brush. I can't remember what they call them offhand. Dabbing brush. Ask your hubby. Ask. Oh, I have. Scissors. I thought, what was he going on about? Yeah, I have. Yeah. I had him on his... No. I had him on his hands and knees looking under the table earlier on. And he still couldn't find it. He was under the table. I was going, have you found it? He was like, no, I haven't found it. So yeah. This is you know what for. Right. Always have some kitchen roll on my table when I'm crafting, because as much as I like my mat, I don't like it that much to be dyed yellow. So I've made this colour up using, I'm doing this. Let's move that one. See, told you. Right. And off, ladies. I'm getting something. Right. Sorry, ladies, I'm back now. So funny, reminds me of our house. What was it in your fry to make you giggle, or was it Chris under the table? I don't know. I'm just in one of those funny moods. It was me that cooked fry up, I'll have you know, ladies. It's the first meal he's had for a couple of months, mine. But yes, me cook fry up. That's why you ate it. No, I'm only messing. Right, I made this yellow up. I made it up using not mango blush. Where is the other one? Mustard something. Oh, do you know what? I'm not gonna have a straight face tonight. Mustard cosmetic shimmer. The colour was something mustard. Oh gosh. Bit of PVA glue and water. 3/4. I've used these little dressing pots. Right. 3/4 water, 2 drops of PVA glue, and some cosmetic shimmer in. So dab my brush in Now, all I want is to edge my leaves. If I go too much, it's going to look too yellow. And I don't want it to look too yellow, but then again, I just want enough colour on it, and I can switch the colours if I wanted to. There, see? So I don't know whether you can see the book. Can you see the book? Yeah, you can. Just there. So I will dry that off in a second. While I'm waiting for that to dry, let me see if I can find another leaf. Now, let me see. That's that one. So all I'm doing tonight is I'm using what I've got. Now I've got two of these, and they go in the opposite way. So well, they go in the two ways. What am I on about opposite way? They go in that way, but even though they go in that way, I can still colour them now. I'm not gonna, shall I colour both of them? Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to colour the both. Are they, and there was me imagining you at the seaside all day. What you were doing was sending Chris under the table. Well, I was having a picnic. It just, we can see the bottom half of the book. I know, I got too much on my table. Right, let me move it down a little bit. You tell me when. When? That's the top. My finger is. The end of that brush is the top. So I'm only working on the bottom at the minute. Well, I did make a fry up. Fry up boiled bacon. I even did eggs. I had tomatoes. I quite like tomatoes on a fry up. Chris had ravioli. And that was it, really. Nothing much more than that. Where have I put this? See what I mean? I can't move anything, so I'll forget what I've put over. I was going to go with the sea. I was. But I've been trying to upload a video all day. It's going up tomorrow, and it's not going up because I wanted to go up tomorrow for any late reason. It's going up tomorrow because I want to picture something in the dark. I know it's not me and Chris, so that so came out wrong. Oh my days, where's the shovel? I'm digging myself a hole. No. I can't stop laughing now. Oh my days. No. See, Polly, it's your fault. I'm blaming it on you. I can't stop laughing. I'm shaking. No. Oh God. Right. Oh, tell you what. That's all come out the wrong way. I'm sure Chris isn't under the table. He's in the second room. It's me shaking the table. In the second room. No, he's not. I'm in the second room. He's in the living room. Oh gosh, it's going to be one of them nights. I can feel it coming on. Right, let me cut this down. I just edging the edges of this. That came out wrong. Right, let me start again. The thing that I got sent something today, and for me to show it off, it needs to be taken a picture at night for you guys to see what I mean. All will be explained in the video tomorrow. Poor Chris, don't poor Chris him. He took out insurance to live with me. And it weren't cheap either. No money messing. I'm money messing before anybody says anything. Right. Oh gosh. Right, I've edged my leaves. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to one side. See, it's all on kitchen roll now, so I can scoop it up. And perhaps Chris is building a dark room photo. Right. I tell you what. The situations you ladies put me in. I seem to be doing that on myself tonight. Anyway. Moving swiftly on. I've been making these, what are they called? Envelopes. There's one. See? And I want to put some of this gold leaf, this gorgeous gold leaf trim. Because I couldn't put any up on the front. I'm going to make up for it inside the book. Dangles. Right, I'm gonna try to bring that up a bit, like that, like so. Yeah. Right. I can see the comments are going up. Never seen that trim before. It's lovely. No, it's from the Knick Knack Nook shop. I haven't made that up myself. That's what the shop's called. Knick Knack Nook shop. Oh, everything's sticking to me. Right, let me move some stuff out of my way in there. Right. Yes, the Knick Knack Nook shop. It's on Etsy, and with the trim and this applique, I spent £10, including delivery, and I got, I think it was 3 yards of this trim, I think, without looking. Because I don't want to put any trim on the front, because if I do that, it takes away from it takes away from the image of the paper. Right. My mother seems to want to go to the store, and it's about time for you to come on. She got wet this time because it rained on us. Oh, bless you, Angie. Where is this shop? Don't get clutched. Oh, see what I mean? I haven't named it. Would I name such things? No. The Knick Knack Nook shop. That's what it's called. I quite like the name myself. Yes. It is on Etsy. so you ladies can pop over there and have a look. I will have to remember to put the link in this description box. But she's got beautiful trims. It's not just this one. She's got loads, and it was really hard to pick the few I wanted to do the book with, because I knew I was going to pick the papers. I just didn't know because of the colours on the papers. Let's put it this way: because of the colours, you've got green, you've got orange, you've got gold, that kind of colours. Wait now. I think I have to go there. I think it's funny that she got wet, and reminds me of a shop I saw in Dublin. Oh wow! What was the shop called, Nikki? You stick up for me here. Nikki's new to our channel, I think. Stick up for me, Nikki. You don't need to let these ladies persuade you. Knobs and knocker. I so wish I hadn't read that out loud then. Both, but I think it is funny that she got wet. Oh, Angie. She never got wet. Did you go to the Knick Knack Nook shop, Angie? I bet you did. Right. Where's those envelopes? Where have I put them? Do you know, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. Oh, there they are. Right. Now I put that trim on there, I'm able now to put these on there, like so. See? And I just want the edge of the leaves to come over. Now, because I'm putting in notes, I don't want it to be all straight. In my eyes, because this is a scrapbook of sorts, if you could name it a scrapbook, things to be straight in my eyes for a scrapbook doesn't look like a scrapbook, if that makes sense. So I want to make it so that it's at an angle. I don't know where the other one is, but you know what I'm trying to say. Now I have some gold tool here. I'm going to cover that gold tool over in the envelope. Now I'm not bothered by the back, you won't really see the back because the back will be stuck onto the page. See, like that? But I am looking for a trim. That might be a bit too much. Yes, it's a bit too much. Let me see. 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 Right, there's my lace. Nope, too thick. It might just be, oh, I know. Right, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to stick that leaf down because I don't want to cover any of that trim, really, if I can help it. I'm just going around the edges. Of the leaf. Right, you never guess what I bought yet. Oh, arrived yesterday, ladies. You'll never guess in a million years. I would have it at an angle too. Yeah. Do you see what I mean now, Polly? Because it's a scrapbook as in sorts. I don't want it to be straight. Oh, bless. Was hurt. I just read your comment, Angie. That's what I'm saying. Oh, bless. Was on hunt for shops for crafting materials and saw that shop was things you have for your doors and such. Anyone could make that mistake. Oh, yes. Oh, my days. But then again, those are the type of the best shops to go in. I know not specifically crafting, but we've got that type of shop down this way, and I always send Chris in for like hooks or screws or handles, you know, door handles to use in my projects. Yeah, it's called Bakers. Not that it's got anything to do with bakery, because it hasn't, but that's what it's called. Now I'm going to glue this together. Now I'm going to glue it together because you're not going to see the back. If it was going in if it was to be seen, I wouldn't necessarily use my glue gun. I would probably use double-sided tape, but because you're not going to see the back necessarily, you won't see the back, but I can still get my hand in there just about. I haven't got, my fingers will fit in. Now I'm going to cover it with gold tulle first, because I'm going to follow through with this gold lace, dangly lace at the bottom, which I think is so pretty. It is. Anyway, cover it with gold tulle. Now I'm going to fold it at the back. So let me cut it to size. I tell you what, let me cut it to size. So if I go straight across, leave about, I don't know, I don't know, about a centimetre at the bottom, so that you can fold it over, right? Again, because the back's not going to be seen, necessarily use my glue gun if the back was going to be seen, but because it's not, I'm okay to use it. And then I'm going to fold it that way. And then pinch the corners in like wrapping a parcel. Bring the corners up, right? So it's like sort of at an angle, see that? But you need to do it to the two sides together, so you get it both angle, and then bring it up. And that's how you'll end up with your corners nice and neat. It's just a little tip for you guys. Anyway, you never guess what I got yesterday. I got some diamond dust. That's the new secret on the block. Is that Nicky Nack chocolate? Oh, the gold tool? No, eBay. That's where I got it from. Mind you, I'm running out. I bought, I'll tell you what, now I've left a little pocket at the front. That's why I didn't glue it at the front. Notice that? Notice, notice, notice. So, I'm going to stick it there. But before I do, I'm going to take one of my notes. Let's take one of Angie's notes, okay? Fold it in half a little bit. Now if I, there, see how it changes? Spill the beans on the diamond dust. Oh, the diamond dust. Right, right, first of all, let me read you this little note. Right, I'm going to read you the note as I put them in. Because that would be nice, wouldn't it? I will promise I will do the project on the diamond dust tonight. Right. This little note. This little note I had with a parcel from a Miss Special Person. Her name is Angie Paisley. And the note says, Colette, this box I bought from the charity shop and altered it. Hope you like it. Would anybody like to care what the box was? Let me show you the box. oh. This is the box. And Angie started to put jewellery inside it. And then I did. And now it's filled full of jewellery. So that little box she made me. And she put loads of flowers on. That's the box that Angie's talking about. So Angie, I know that's shaking. That's that little box. And I'm going to put that in the pocket of my envelope. So I'm going to stick. Yeah, I'm going to just stick it there. And there. And there. And I'm going to slide it in. And then stick it down. Now I have stuck that down so you can still see the note, right? But I'm not finished there because because it's from the same person. Angie says this was another little note, and it says, "Dear Colette, here is my swap. The box is Romance Headband 1920s. Hope you like them and thank you for your kindness." The box that she's now going on about is this box. See? And it was all like Christmas. It's even got some of the beads. So I think what I might do, Angie, is not lose the beads, is use this trim that you gave me on that envelope to remind myself that that is the box that you're going on about. So I'm gonna put the envelope, say, where's that trim gone? That's what I'm gonna do. So if I there and then there, you can sort of see it building. I hope you can anyway. And then this, I might have to scooch it up there. It can go there like that. I might not even put that there. Where can I put that? Wait a minute. There? There. That is a bracelet, honey. What is a bracelet? Oh, this is the bracelet. Oh, yeah, look at that. I didn't notice. I was too busy looking at the beads. Do you mind if I put it in my book? Do you mind if I put it in my book? If you don't mind, I'll put it in my book. I want to put it in my book. I really want to put it in my book. So I'm going to stick this little note down. And because it's going that way, and again, because the back isn't going to be seen, I'm going to stick that note down. Now, there's the trim of there, right? So I want it so it's, I don't know. Why did I just have it there, didn't I? There and there. See what I mean? Hi, Shannon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Right, so I'm going to put some glue at the back. Now, don't forget, I'm still got that pocket. Which I am going to stick something in. I think it might even stick that bracelet. But I didn't know that was a bracelet until 2 seconds ago. Okay. Right, and then, because I've still got that opening at the back, I've put the bracelet inside the envelope because that's how you would have given it to me. And I have got, oh, making a mess. I have got some Velcro. don't know how good it is. Oh yeah, I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, there's one side of the envelope. There's the other. Do I have to sink this underneath it again? Oh. There's the other side. Now it is in cream, and what it means is that the bracelet is now inside the envelope, so I can undo it and have the bracelet fall out. See how this is? I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna stick it down, peel the back off really slowly. It might need glue actually because it's such an old, yeah. No, I don't need glue. And then peel. Oh, come on. Ah, there it is. Peel. Peel, peel, peel. Come on, come on. You can do it. I know it's painful. Oh. Didn't cut it down to size. Can't eyeball it now. You numpty Colette. Right. There, see? And then, see? Hi Shannon, I think I may have received a gift from you. I'm filming the grand opening late and I'll upload it. I'm excited to open the bag. What have you got? What have you got? Right, so I'm going to put this, where are we going to put this? I'm going to have to cut this down just to put it on top. So if I cut it down like that, then it will go over the hinges. There, see what I'm doing? I'm building it up, and then in that envelope, nobody's going to know that's an envelope until I tell them it is. And inside there is the bracelet Angie gave me. So there's my pieces of paper there, and I'm going to stick this down now. And do you know what I might do? I might use my diamond dust. Did you hear me, lovely ladies? That's a cool envelope. That's cool, Colette. Love the envelope. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Do you want to hear my diamond dust? Do you want to know all about my diamond dust? I think I might use my diamond dust. Do you want to know about the diamond dust? You don't want to know. That's all right. I won't tell you about my diamond dust. That's fine. You don't have to twist my arm. It's fine. I won't tell you at all about my diamond dust. Look at you, Angie. Yes, spill the beans. Spill the beans. Right. This is my diamond dust. Now, I'm going to use it on there because I need it to go on there. I've got a lid of a yogurt pot lid. Right. I have 2 fabric flowers that I have. That one I didn't make. This one I did. I made this one. And it's to basically show you that it can be done on fabric too. So let me get my brush, which is like under all this mess. So I will eventually get there. Just let me, I don't know. Right, where is this brush? Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. Right. Tacky glue. I tidied everything up today. It's dangerous when you go and tidy your craft room up. Right, and I want some of my flowers. I'm going to trail them down here. But I got to be careful now because when I can't put anything bulky on this because when it closes, it's going to jam. It's going to get caught. So I don't want anything too bulky. So I'm going to use some of these pink roses that Shirley sat me over. Pink and yellow, no. Pink and yellow don't go. Let me see. Let me see, because I need to pick the right flowers. Now I'll show you my diamond dust. I won't keep it any in suspense any longer. I'm going to use lemon flowers that I've already pre-dyed. Diamond dust. Where's your diamond dust? Ah. Right. Got some yellow flowers. Shh, we can keep it quiet now. Won't tell you have dust from diamonds. No, Polly. Shh. Secret. Suzanne says, oh yay, didn't miss it. I've been embellishing a card and trying and dyeing some trim. Got angry, so I sat down to eat and saw you clap. Oh, we wondered where you was, Suzanne. Right, diamond dust. Okay. I know you ladies are in suspense. Little brush, tacky glue. Now you can use any glue, but it needs to be wet in order for it to work. The other thing I do need to get out is my nail varnish, and you're going to think, what the hell does she want for nail polish? Well, it's clear nail varnish, and I'll tell you now. So I've pre-coloured these using my dabber. I've literally just gone across with my yellow ink mixed with shimmer, which was something mustard because I can't see in front of me. Yellow shimmer, cosmetic shimmer, 2 drops of PVA, and because I'm using the dressing pot, it was 3/4 full of water, but it's all up to you how much water you're using. Right, so now it needs to be wet. You can't, don't use, the only thing I would say, don't use what's that called, hot glue. Duh. Don't use hot glue because it dries really quick and you want this to stick. Now I'm going to show you there's 2 different ways of doing it, right? So edge your edgings with tacky glue. I'm going to use tacky glue first. There's 2 different ways I would do it, but you might find it a different way. Now I did have right, diamond dust. It's called Twinklet Diamond Dust. I'm going to type it in. So I'm going to tap it in the search bar, but don't go anywhere because I'm going to show you what it does and how to use it. Twinklets Diamond Dust. Right, don't move a muscle. Polly, you're moving. Susan, you're moving. That's what I've got. That's what it's called. No, it's Twinklets. I've spelt that wrong. Have I spelt that wrong? Yeah, I've spelt it wrong because I wasn't watching when I was going. Twinklets. That's it. Right. Yeah, it's made from real diamonds. Do you want to come over later, girls? I'll show you my real diamonds in my garden. Right, okay. So that's what it's called. Don't move a muscle. Susan, you're moving. Angie, Paisley, you're moving. Right. Edge your edge in with some tacky glue. Now, this is the magic. Oh, look. I'm tipping it everywhere. No, look at the shimmer on that. Oh, look. I thought I did, see? They don't say they got cameras everywhere. I'm watching you all. Look. Anyway, now I've got my own personal shovel. It's bigger than the pot, but that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Now, take a scoop. You will need a lid or something. Now, I'm not using my tray. I'm going to use the lid of my yogurt pot. yogurt pot, my yogurt lid, and sprinkle it all over. Turn when my fingers work and sprinkle. Turn and sprinkle. Right. Tap. There's your diamond dust. Right? But to get it like voila, right? This is what you have to do. This is what I would do anyway. And then buried under the table in the hole she dug earlier. Yeah, see, told you. So pretty. Sorry that I'm moving and eating lunch. Oh, Martin Chandler said, we as diamonds in our coal mines since they're all closed. Yeah, there are diamonds in the coal mines, you're right. I called it diamond dust yesterday, but didn't know what it was actually called. Shh, Susan, shh. Looks good. Does your crafting good? Right. Clear nail polish. Angie Paisley's gone. She'll come back. No, I'm still here. And I'm just literally going over the top. Right. Now, if you think of your nails, ladies, when we clear nail varnish on your nails, once it's all done, it gives it that voila factor. See? Knew that she would message and say, no, I'm still here. It gives it that voila factor. Now, you can either do it like that and it'll dry. It'll dry like, I have some, now I'm not doing blue Peter, I promise you, but I did 1 or 2 earlier. This is how it dries, using that method. Now, the other method to use is this. I'm going to do a bigger one for this, right? Forget the glue. If you haven't got glue, forget the glue. Get some clear nail polish. Go along the edges like you would your glue. Right? Once it's all wet, get some sparkle. Now, if you're abroad, it's not called diamond dust. It's called crushed ice. And if you can get hold of that, I'd like a pot, please. Because I tried it. I tried getting hold of crushed ice. Crushed ice is a little bit, it's not lumpy. It gives you the same effect as diamond ice, but it's a lot more bigger. So your sparkles would be, they wouldn't be delicate. I quite like things delicate, unless it's pink. And then I can go bold. Cover the top with clear nail polish. Now, as you would your other one. Now, that's the one I used for the glue. This is the one I used the clear nail polish. Whatever method you think works for you, that's the methods I would say to do. If you're abroad, it's called crushed ice. Now, this diamond dust, I'm going to tell you where to get it from. So if I see you disappearing, I know where you've gone. It is called Twinklet's Diamond Dust. It looks like that and it says decorate like magic. It is magic. Or I'm digging a pot in the garden. Right? I did notice they went a bit blurry then. So it's called Twinklet's Diamond Dust. Now I've got, pardon me, the 85 grams per pot. It was, I had a look today, £4.95 free postage, but it did take ages to come. So don't expect it like that because it's not going to come. I was quite surprised when it came through the door Friday morning. And that's basically it. And then once you're finished, obviously, with your pot, tap the bottom. And then unscrew the cap and empty back in. And then you've got it for the next time you want it. And that's it. Any questions? That's it now. That's all my crafting done for tonight. Not many messing. I'm going to finish the page. I am going to do that flower though. So the flower that I've been going on about is this one. This is the flower. Now I haven't just done the flower. if you have a look closely, I've done other things on there using diamond dust too. So I'm going to leave that in my hands for a minute. Where did you buy it? Right, I bought it from eBay. A seller called... am I on my phone? Chris?
Yeah.
With my phone.
Oh yeah, I nearly dead.
Alright, I just need it for 2 seconds. I'm going to write down the seller for you guys. On a piece of paper. Need eBay. Alright, Rosie, nobody there. Right, I'm going to put it in now, right, on a piece of paper so you can come back to the video, or if I see you all disappearing, I know where you've all gone. You've gone hunting for the seller. And he's really decent with his prices as well. Let me write this down. Purchases. No, not watching. Purchases. Empty. Just trying to find it, so bear with me. £4.96. Diamond dust. Free PMP. Let me see if I can get the order number for you, because if I can get that, it's... This is all on one line. And I need the order number. Oh, there it is. I think that's the order number, isn't it? You ready? Sorry ladies, I was writing it down. I just found it on Amazon, $3.45, $2.99. Well, this is free postage, but it works out roughly the same, I should imagine. It's just Amazon charges. This is eBay. Now, Susan has just found it on Amazon for $3.45 in dollars, $2.99 shipping. So I think that may work out a little bit dearer. I'm not sure. But even so, this is the one that I've got, but you could go over where Susan's just found hers. This is eBay. So it's all lowercase. Oh, sorry. This is all lowercase, and this is the order number. It's £4.96 postage. Sorry, ladies. £4.96 postage, and it's free postage and packaging. So I'm going to leave that up on the screen for a couple of seconds, and then I can tell you why it took so long. Because I've got a funny feeling it was from... where do I see that it's from? Where do I see this? Oh. No. Postage. Doesn't say where it's from. Doesn't say where it's from. Postage. It just says postage, returns, payments, nectar. No, nothing. Doesn't say where it's from, but that's it. That's the one I had. But I will put this in the comment section. Can't see it good. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, can you see it a bit better? Tell me if you can. This is all lowercase. It's probably because I'm on the internet on my phone. So let me knock my internet on my phone off. Playing up with the internet. See it on... Sorry, I'm moving it. I know I'm moving it. I will put it in the comment section. Once I finish the video, I will do that. I promise you I will do that. So if you've all disappeared now, get your I'm back here now because I am finished. But this is the diamond dust. If you're abroad, look for crushed ice. That paper you wrote it on, it's lovely. I know. Somebody named, I'm trying to think. It was Sharon? Was it Sharon that gave me that? My mind's gone blank now. It was either Sharon or Angela Paisley that gave me that notebook. It's this notebook. My mind's gone completely blank and I don't usually forget it, I promise you. Oh, good girl, Shan. You can stay on you can come off your naughty step. I can't remember who gave me the paper. It was there we are, Angie Paisley. I don't usually forget, I promise. It's just my mind went completely blank because I was concentrating on giving you guys what it was called. So that's what it's called. So now I want to show you it on fabric, because if you were with me last night, Susan asked me, there we are. Oh, he's put it up to 550, is he? Oh, you had more than me, 5 ounce. There we are. As long as you ladies got it, I don't mind. Right, so this flower I actually made, and I'm edging my edges with using tacky glue, because don't forget, tacky glue can be used on almost anything. Right. Sprinkle the diamond dust on. This is on fabric now. Give it a good shake. And then your left, I don't know whether the light will pick that up. Right, but I haven't put my clear. You'll need, if you're using, I use the clear nail polish to bring the sparkle up, and you don't have to use clear nail polish, you could just use glue, but I like, if I'm going to have a sparkle, then I like seeing it. There we are, 446. Angie's found it, 446 on Amazon, UK free delivery. 3 out, not 5. There we are, Shan, as long as you all got it, I don't mind. That was the point of me sharing. I might even get some more yet. So it works on fabric, okay? So I'm going to edge some of these while I tell you what I have done today. So as you know, the video that's going up tomorrow, even Shannon doesn't know this, and it's to do with Shannon. Ears up, ears up. I'm going to put a bit more flowers on it. The video I did today, Shannon actually made me, and I won't tell you too much detail because I want you to watch the video. She made me a Pacific thing, but I want to, for it to be showcased, should we say, I want to show it at night. So don't say anything, please, Shan, because I want everybody to see the video. So see, it's beautiful. I think I've got at least 4 done. So if I'm going to do another little rose, and that's what I mean about at night. Now, ladies, if it does get too dark, I would like you to tell me because I can knock the light on. And I promise we have got light here. If you notice, I'm using tacky glue to put this on because it's going in the book. So I want it to be nice. So tomorrow about the same time, for what I want to sell a collect. Huh? I absolutely love your flowers, Colette. Thank you, Susan. I could use those flowers on my quilt. I want to sell, Colette said. WTG, Angie, nice find. I want to sell her. lost me completely, Shan. So tomorrow about the same time. Yes, very good price, Angie. You put the flowers on poppers, Angie, to take them off. Then what's going to be instead? I'm completely lost. Are you talking about Angie's flowers? They are beautiful. Angie's flowers are, I must admit. So, but that's not all I'm going to do. Now, next to me, because I'm using flowers, I also like using. Right, so those are my flowers done. I haven't got too many, but I've got enough to do what I need to. So those are my flowers, right? Now next I'm going to turn this around because you'll need to see what I'm doing. Talking about the quilt, Angie. Oh, right, you mean brooch pins. You put the flowers on poppers. Bought the diamond dust from your seller on eBay, collect on Amazon. All right. Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you did, Shan. Anyway, I'm glad you girls, ladies, have got it. Now I bought these off eBay, and if you want, I can go back on eBay and tell you how much I've got them for, because they weren't dear. They came in a pack of 150, if I'm thinking out loud. Let me have a look quickly. Quick time, Colette, quick. I bought them in different colours. Right, there we are. Stems, peach, pink and white. And the seller, she's such a lovely lady, she put in, and I did message her to say that I was going to do this video, she put in some blue stems. That's my phone pinging. See, I didn't actually pay for these, but she put them in the bag anyway. Now these stems are not like normal stems. They almost got like a pearl finish to them at the end. So those are the white ones. They're the cream ones. Now I love working with stems. I think if you're going to use flowers, then you should use stems. It's only my opinion. And I bought, it was 15p postage. And I had 150. Look, there they are. You guys see that? 150 double-ended pearl for handmade flowers, and that's what they were. So if you want me to, I can write that number down, but that's what I use. Now the picture may go blurry because I've just been on the internet. But Susan says, no, Susan, put press studs on your quilt, and she said flowers to be nice on it. Oh yes, that'd be even better to use snaps. Oh, snaps, like, I don't know whether I got some in here now. I saw some snaps today. Snaps like, oh, wait, no, I will get it, I will get it. Snaps like these. Are the ones you're on about? You know, Angie American, so don't quite sure what you meant. Me and Angie B are American, so I wasn't quite sure what you meant at first. I'm not understanding. Oh, stems. Do you mean stems? I've lost. Oh, you're on about, oh, I see. I've just read the top of the page. No, these are, we call them snap fasteners. When you said snaps, I think these are what you're on about. I could be completely and utterly wrong. They're snowing snap fasteners. They come in a pack of 12. That's it. Poppers. Yeah, that's it. We used to call them poppers as a kid. God, that's going back. But they're called, when you go in a shop, you can say popper, snap fasteners. They would know. We call them studs. Press studs. Oh, wow. Chris, what would you call these? We call them, I'm not going to say what we call them because Chris is coming and he might copy me. You know he's like for copying me. What are these called? What would you call them?
Button snappers.
Button snappers. That's what he would call them. Chris is from
Birmingham,
England. So him and I sometimes say different words. It can get really confusing in
well, you could class them as like I don't know whether they're called button fasteners or whatever.
Button fasteners, yeah.
Because you know, like when you put your quilt on your bed, They're
Yeah, that's the one Susan's on about, putting on a quilt.
Yeah. So poppers were.
Poppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are, see?
But don't type that into eBay or anything, because you might get some legal drugs.
Oh, shut up. Legal drugs, what's he on about? Right, I've got some blue and white in it. This is what I'm going to do. Because I think if you're going to use flowers, then you should use stems. It's a rule I've got, and it's a rule I'm sticking to. I'm going to put, when he comes back in, Susan, I'll tell him you said hello. I'm going to put some glue on the stems, and then I'm not going to use my shovel, as I keep calling it. I'm just going to tilt this pot, tap it gently, and I'm just going to place all my stems in here. This is what I did with the flower. Right, give it a good shake, and the stems should be stuck on there. Now if you find one or two's not stuck, there's my, actually I might use, what's in here? Oh, come on. Right, I've got some on my,
Well, you could call them bed sheet poppers.
yeah, see, and that gives a, can you see that? I hope it's picking it up. I'm going to put the light on, ladies. Same as Chris, I'm England too. Right, I think that's a lot better. Right, they're them, see? I've put them on buds instead of the flowers. It's just a little rule I thought. Right, I'm going to get my clear nail varnish, and I'm literally skimming the top of these because they're only small. But they'll be perfect for that project. Move that there. Move this here. I'm running out of room again. How can I have a big dining table, which I have for my craft table, and I run out of room? How does that work? I'm going to move this down. Move that up. Right. Need that in a second. Right. My stems. Now, I twist the bottom. Right, part them a little bit, because by now they'll be dry, because the clear nail polish will do that for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them just on the edge here. And you'll see, if I do it on the corner, it raises them slightly. You might have to hold it there for a minute or two, but after that you won't have to hold them. And I did that on that blue flower that I made. Right, now I've got that stem here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now stick my, I'm going to go the opposite way now. I'm going to stick my envelope there, leaving that gap there. I don't know whether to stick it. I could cut the end off that. In fact, I might just do that. So that's my stems. I love using stems. I do. Are you going to cover each page with paper clip? Each page will be completely different from the next one. I might cover it in paper. I've got some nice doilies I want to use. I might use doilies. I might use I've got some, I picked up that gorgeous fabric, didn't I? So I might use that, but it'll all be different, and I want it different for that specific reason. Now there is a heart just there. Okay, I'm going to glue along here. Do need more glue. Where's my pot gone? There's my pot. Chris, I need some glue sticks. Wow, that's going to be stunning. Yeah, see what I mean? Because I want different. Wait a sec. Right, I'm back. I got some glue sticks. Wow, that's going to be stunning. I know. See what I mean though? That's why I didn't want it the same. Up there. Right. Now leave that opening up the top to put something in, and I'm going to put a different note in there. And the thing is, I'm going to do this book with you all guys watching me so that you can see how I'm doing it. Now I could have, if I wanted to, I'm going to put this on the floor because it's quite heavy. I could have gone all lace effect and I could have done it all on the front, but I didn't. That wasn't the what I was going for. Now these are my little notes. That one's a little bit too big. Oh, do we have another one from Angie? There we do. I'm just going to cut that corner off, and again I'm going to put something little in there. So this little note, I'm just going to cut the corner off, Angie, for it to fit in my book. This little note, it says, Colette, just a few bits and pieces from my stash. I put some of my homemade flowers in, and the homemade flowers were, I have used some of them, but I haven't used all of them, were these. Do you kind of see where I'm going now with what I'm doing? These were Angie Paisley's flowers. Got a nice pink one there. I'm just looking to see. I have got these small poppies. See? So each page will be different, going depending on what the note says. So if the note says that Bill and John have got flower potting and coming to town, that's what I'll put in. It's gonna have to be that one, I think. So I'm gonna put the flower just there on the corner. Before I do that, Angie, I'm gonna diamond dust it. Only because I want it to sparkle. Where's the... How can I run out of room? Ah, there it is. Just gonna diamond dust the edges. Just a few of the petals. And Angie did put a video up. When did you put a video up? Yesterday, day before maybe? How to make your flowers. I have gone and watched it, but I haven't watched it all the way through. And as you guys know, I like watching my videos and then commenting. If I haven't watched it all the way, if I've watched it but I haven't watched it all the way through, then I won't comment. So that's what you're waiting on for me to get a bit of peace to watch it. So I'm going to catch up with my see, so I need to give it that little bit of sparkle. Whatever you do, you keep moving or you will get diamond dust. Laura jokes. I know. He doesn't want to turn over because I'm covered in it. Yep. Right. I'm making up. I wish. No, I don't wish you could see my table. It's such a mess. Right. What was I going to do? Nail polish. Can you see how it's going to be so different? This book is going to be so different. And I hope that I'm giving you an idea of what you can do with yours if you decide to make one. I know that the comments I read, when did I do a live? Thursday? Was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday I did a live. No, it wasn't Thursday. When was it? No, we're on Saturday. Tuesday. And, oh, on Tuesday. When did you do the live? Yesterday. I did the video yesterday on this book. Started this book, didn't I? So that's what I'm going to be doing now from now on. And I hope that each page you'll see me as time goes on. You'll see how I've decorated the book. Now I haven't stuck that in, but I am about to do it. So when I'm old and grey and I'm rocking in my chair, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh no, 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 don't rip, don't rip. It's because I burnt myself at the same time. It's because I used wet glue and I was trying to put the note by using hot glue in the envelope. Because it had stuck down on the paper, that's where I was having the problem. So now I'm using tacky glue. I wish I'd thought of that first. So I'm just going to slide that in, and I am gutted that has ripped, but hopefully, oh, I'm so gutted that's ripped. Hopefully you won't, you'll be able to see the rip, of course you will. Oh, I'm so gutted that's ripped. I'm so sorry, Angie. I was being so careful. Right. Oh, I'm so gutted that's ripped. Come on now. I'm sorry, Angie. You can fix it, Colette. Did snow, lol. This must be a meow from my Charlie Wet looking into everyone. She tried walking across my keyboard. Oh, meow! She saw her hair, but she wanted you can fix it, Colette. Oh, thank you, Susan. I hope you do a live when you're old and grey reading this book so we can all reminisce with you, Colette. Don't worry, it's not the end of the world. I know, but you know me. Yeah, can you imagine when I'm old and grey? Oh, now I'm old and grey, sitting in my rocking chair. There was this lady. Can you imagine? Scary thought. Might come true, guys. Sooner than you think. Right, I'm going to use my doilies now. Not doilies, my appliques here. I've got a few beaded ones from when Shirley sent me over a nice parcel. And what I'm thinking is, because this has got an edge to it, going to cut this out. But each page will be different. I will have a page, well, it won't be just be cards and notes. There's going to be a few pages, I hope, of all the nice things you guys leave me. So keep with those comments, because you could be in my book. Now, have I got enough to go around the corner is the question. Yes, I have. There we are. We will say, oh, one day, do you remember when I ripped this note and I was so worried? I know. So that note says, I read you that note, didn't I, about the flowers. Angie sending me some flowers. Right. Stick that down now. Now, because it's going around the corner, I'm going to have to pinch it slightly. Not too much. I'll work without burning my fingers. The next one that has me. See, this is why I like my machine. This is why I called my machine the Ladybug machine. Because she don't burn me like this one does. This will be an ongoing project. So I have got I've got a few pages to keep me going, to do a few more pages yet, but when I've got enough page, say I run out the notes, because I've probably got enough to do maybe two more, I would say, and then when I get enough, or I get enough comments, not really nice ones, will leave me nice comments, but you know what I mean. When I get enough comments, say I do a video and then you all comment like you usually do, I will put all those comments under that specific video. So say it was this video, I would go, right, I'd like everybody to leave me a really nice comment if that's what you want to do, and then your comment will go, I'll say this video, and then I'll name it, and then everybody's comments will be under that specific video in my book. Oh, Shannon says, got to go, not being well, so good night everyone. We'll catch up with the rest of the video in the morning. Poor Lisa off back to bed. Oh, bless you. Good night, Shan. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Now, I have got some really nice... Can you see how it's building? Oh. Right, let me see what else we've got here. Now I have got some, see I've started that book as well. I got loads of projects on the go at the minute. Don't know whether it's just me or what. Now I have got some of this trim in here somewhere. I might have to empty the contents to find it. Leaf. No, oh there it is, a heart. No, I haven't got to empty the contents because I found it. Right, that's a heart because there's a heart on the envelope. Do you remember me doing it right at the very beginning? So I'm going to put that heart just there. Right, and then I'm going to use those flowers that I made earlier. No, the flowers I've just made, those yellow ones. I have to be careful though because I don't want the book to squish them. I've also got some of this. Have I got some on my tray? That's the thing. No, I have. There. See? So I'm going to stick it just there in the centre. and then I'm going to cut the ends off this flower. You won't see the greenery now in a sec. Right, and then the end of this flower. Sorry, would not let me write. Had to go log out and start again. Phew, glad it's okay now. Ah, Polly. Sometimes you've got to do that. I don't know why you've got to do it. But it doesn't correct itself for whatever reason. Or would that look too big there? Or would that look just right? Yep, just right. Right, don't need any of that. Don't need these at the minute. But I will put some stems in. Now, I've got some cream ones here. And I'm going to twist them with my blue ones. I'm not going to put sparkle on these. It's just twisting. Cut the end, twist it. Cut the ends off. So you won't got the end sticking out. And stick it in. And then do the same. I always keep a pot for my stems. I don't know about anybody else. I always keep a pot for my stems. Good note, Susan. Susan's made a note. Welcome back, Polly. Welcome back, Polly. Right, and then I'm going to put some glue. And then I'm going to get my beads. And I'm going to fill the rest with my beads then. But you can sort of see where I'm going with this book. Now I've done the first page. But each page is going to be different. I know I keep saying it, but I promise you it will be. Right, I've got some stems. Now what I like to do with mine is, I've got some of this as well. Shall I use, shan't I? Let's see. That's not what need to be seen. Not quite. Not quite. Right, let me twist these around something. So let me get a paintbrush and I can twist them around. What? Right. Wait, no. I'm really pleased. That is a whole page decorated to me. Thank you. I feel so honoured. Well, I've still got some more notes from you, Angie, but they are all going in here. All every note that you sent me. Keep my notes. I have got a card that you've made me that's going to go in, and I've got some more notes that are going in. What kind of book did you use to make that? That I do see paper. Right, it is again eBay, and it's I can have a look up for you in a second, but it's from eBay and it's a card book. Now I'm going to move some stuff out of my way because I want you to see what I'm doing, really see what I'm doing. That was a buzzing noise then. Right. Can you see that? Right, I need to get my pearls. Colette, you may have to take a few pages out of the book so you can close it properly to allow the space taken by the flowers. Yeah, I know, I was thinking that. Because look. See? I might have to do that. But it's card, it is. Or, instead of using the spine, at the minute the spine's helping me keep all the book together. But, I have an idea. Do you want to know the idea? She's so sweet, isn't she? I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. Oh, bless you, Angie Paisley. Mwah! Feel the same about you all, Angie Paisley. Polly, I have got an idea. At the moment, the book is being kept closed by this. I think Polly's guessing when I'm going. At the book's closing by the spine. Now, as you saw me do yesterday, it's quite easy for me to take the covers on and off. But because I want to fill, it would be a shame to take this out because it's card and it's proper thick cardstock. And I'm going to make pockets. It won't be just like that. It'll be side pockets, top pockets, a bit like how I did my fabric book. But for the minute, since I've only done the front, I've nearly finished the front. I'm going to go and get my pearls now and finish it off. Because I've got some bits and pieces I want to stick on that. I'll show you that in a minute. But like I say, for the minute, because I know the book isn't getting any, it isn't closing as of yet. It's not gonna, if I go like that, I'm gonna squish those flowers and Angie Paisley's flower, and I don't want to do that by no means. So what I'm gonna do, and I was just thinking about this while I was sticking the flowers on, is I might take the spine out and either use ribbon to tie it so it gives it that give, or I can use wool instead. The wool might be too thin, so I might, you know how I made my own trim on the teapot, and I plaited and made my own trim? I might make my own trim to stick through these holes, because these holes are obviously they're in the bum, to be honest, but as of yet they're helping me where they are. But I don't think, because of me putting the stuff on the pages, it's not all, I don't personally, this is only me, I like to feel things. I like texture, anything that raises from anything. I like gadgets, anything that does anything for me. So this type of book, I mean, you've got an envelope that opens here, opens and shuts with a bracelet in. You've got all the notes to read. There is still a pocket here, so I'm gonna see if I can dig something. I think I might put this in. I've just had an idea. That's what I might use. I might use that. Yeah, I'm gonna make my own trim. Now Angie Paisley put this around the bag, and in the bag is, the theme was all cottage green to teal blues. I think that's what the theme was. And I think just to set it off, I don't know whether to use. See if that one's a bit bigger. No. Oh, you are. I'm going to put a little bit in the gaps down the bottom. See? So I'm using everything that she sent me, really. But no, what my thought was, I'm just going to put them back in there. They will go back in the bag, Angie, I promise. Actually, can I stick the bag on this scrapbook? I wondered if I could stick the bag, because yeah, I think I will. And do you know what, ladies? I think I'm going to use my Velcro again. I'm going to ask Chris to get my beads out for me in a minute. I am going to make that flower for you guys. It was quick and easy to make, so I'm going to make that flower before I go tonight. Get some Velcro here. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to Velcro. I'm going to glue that on there, and I'm going to Velcro the bag. She actually made this bag. Great idea to make your own trim. It was lovely. Well, I think that's the new way to do it, because if I make my own trim, I can make my own dandle on the spine. I can see then, if I make my own trim, I can see what colours I want to go with. Because the thing is, let me just take these off for a sec. If you have a look at the front of the book, I can't do much to the front of the book, because if I do, I lose the complete picture. And I want to keep the picture as much as possible. Now, you know how I ink the pages to give them that worn look, even the pages here? Well, I've put some lace on there to give it the bookmark in the centre, but I think that's all I've done on this. But if you have a look, I'm going to put this on the side. See how the pages will make the trim on the book. So I won't have to put the trim on the front and cover the pattern on the pages. That's my idea anyway, to make my own trim. But for now, Angie Paisley made me this little green bag pot, and I think it's only right that I put this little bag somewhere on my page. I think I might have to cut it down and put it in there. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to cut this bag down, Angie, only for it to fit my book. I don't want to. I will promise I will use that. It won't be thrown. Right, now I'm going to peel back. Let me see. Yeah. Peel back this sticky. I need to cut it the same size because I got caught out with that last time. Because I have got things that the ladies on the group have sent me too. Just like little things, fabrics and all things like that. So that's what I mean. The pages in the book are going to be completely different. Right, and I'm going to peel back. This has got double-sided sticky, so you're not sellotaping it because it's already done for you. But I'm going to put a touch of glue. And I'm going to close the book up, the bag up, sorry, book. And then I'm going to open it. And then I'm going to stick it down on you. Trim that excess away because it'll get caught in the Velcro. But I'm going to make, and thanks for saying, that's what I'll do. I'm going to make my own trim. And I'm going to stick it there and put some beads inside. So I'm only putting glue where the Velcro is. So when I open this when I'm 70 and still rocking in my chair, I get to open it and it'll still have bits and pieces inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of these beads. Use too many because I might bulk it out too much. I'm going to put a button. There are 3 things in there. And that way it's kept safe and it's not coming out. The little green pocket. Now where did I... Right, so these... Oh, she wrapped it with these. That's what I was after. She wrapped the bag with this and a bit of bling. So, see, I can still read the message by pulling that back. And I'm going to stick that just there so it landles down. So I hope you can see where I'm going with this book. The dandles. Now I need my pearl, so bear with me, ladies. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall. some pearls. That's coming in after. In here are beads. No, in here are these Diamantes. They're flat back and they're all, I've got them all in different colours. I came across the packet the other day. Now, God knows where I've got them from and God knows what they're called. I have no idea. I'm going to pick out a few colours. And that's what's going to go on the front of my cover, see? Because they're almost like a little glass bubble. That's what it reminds me of. Close that a minute. So I'm going to stick them where the flowers are. I'm going to stick one there. Can you see how I'm making the book textured? There's going to be so many layers to this book. Stick one there because there's only one flower there. See, and it really sets it off. See? Now going back to that little green pocket, I've got these to stick on these shells. And then that incorporates all the little messages that Angie Paisley put. So each message, I've got something in my book to say, oh yeah, she sent me this, and that's what I mean by a scrapbook. So it's not a normal scrapbook, but then again, I'm not normal. Right. Now I've got a few of these left. I don't think there's anything else really that I need to stick on there. Right, so that is my page in my book. Great thinking from the trim of the pages. Yes, left the little interactive books. Great idea to the spine with something flexible before it breaks. Yeah, definitely. But it's at the minute it's holding it together. So I think a couple of more pages in, I might have to start thinking about doing the trim. I don't think it's blurring now. Give it time to catch up. Oh, I know. Chris, I need the charger. And stay with me, ladies. The book is filled with love and creations. It definitely is that.
I'm going to have to disconnect something. That's the light, that one's a grist.
Oh, what one's this? The laptop. Why can't it run off the laptop? Plug it in the laptop.
Yeah, you can do, but I don't know how fast it'll be.
Oh, well, don't worry about it then. I hope that's your charger.
Yeah.
You're alright, Dave. A book filled with love and creations. Definitely that. So Chris is leaning over at the minute to plug you all in. Right.
There we are.
So that's my book. So it's all textured, and then I open it up, and I've not only got these are the little notes. I've got Colette, this book. This box I bought from the charity shop and altered it. I hope you like it, honey. If I could put the box in, I would, Angie. And then this little note says, Dear Colette, here's my swap. The box is Romance Headband 1920s. Hope you like the trim and thank you for your kindness. Much love, Angie Paisley. And then this one says, Colette, just a few bits and pieces from my stash. I put in some of my handmade flowers too. Enjoy. And then I've got a little pocket there with that little bracelet in you saw. And then this actually comes undone with some beads in. So that's my book. Now, do you all want to see the flower that I put together and how I put it together? So I'm just gonna, I need that. Right, the flower. Let me get sorted. I need, right, now I can do a different colour or I can stick to blue. I don't know whether I've got blue left. Oh yeah, I have. Oh, there's blue. We'll go blue and then that's what we'll do. Blue. That gold cream. Let me see. Oh, white. There we are. White and blue. Now, white, blue. So that's my book. I'm just getting organised, ladies. Let me have a think. Where am I going? To a Saturn. Some satin and some fabric, and we need a flower. Love your page, MP. Well done. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, ladies. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Right. Gotta find a blue flower now. I don't know whether that was my last one. Let me see if I got one. If there's anywhere in here. Oh, I've got a purple one. So we can purple and blue both. Unless I find a two-tone there. Oh no, I've got a blue one. There we are. I got blue. I got blue. Right. I need to cut my pieces first, so hopefully by the time I've cut my pieces I should have enough charge. Right, in front of me I have a blue flower, two-tone blue, some rich royal blue satin, some blue, I'm using blue because I just thought blue fabric, right? You can use any colour you want. Some white tulle, I think they call this tulle, don't they? And some blue tulle. Now, this is how I did mine. I need my big scissors for starters. Right, I'm going to do the blue first. Blue tulle first. Now, you need to cut, I cut mine, I'm going to give you measurements, guys. So let me just straighten this up. Right, so if we go 2, 4, 6 inches, cut 2, 4, 6, another 6 inches, and another 6 inches, 2, 4, 6. Right, that's my blue. Do the same with your white, because we're making, this is the bit we're making first. We're going to make the bottom of the flower first and then we'll do the top. Okay, so I've got white, so 2, 4, 6 inches again. And I usually cut about 3 of each colour. 2, 4, 6. And 2, 4, 6. I don't think this is, oh yeah it is. Come on. Right, so I've got 3 white, 3 blue. There's my tool cut now. With your fabric, this is cotton by the way, I'm not going to measure I'll measure it wide, but it's up to you how wide you go. The wider you go, the more pieces you have. You'll see what I mean by that now. So I'm going to roughly cut mine at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 inches. Okay. Right. One piece of about 12 inches, roughly. Your satin. Now again, I'm using Rich Royal Satin. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 inches of satin, 12 inches of your fabric, 6 inches of the tulle. Right, so those are your pieces. Now, we're going to go white tulle first. So I've cut my pieces out now. I don't need to cut any more out than what I've got. Because this is 2, 4, 6 by, because it comes in a strip, 2, 4, 6, 7, 6 by 7 inches. I love my page too. Thank you so much. It's an honour. Oh, thank you, Angie Paisley. Well done, Colette. Oh, thank you, Susan. Right, so 6 that way, 7 that way. Now this is where your pieces come in. I'm going to cut mine at 3 inches because I want some smaller pieces and big pieces. Now, if I cut 3 inches, I've got an inch left because it's 6 by 7, don't forget. So I'm going to leave that 4 inches there, and then I'm going to get because this is white, I'm going to get my other 2 pieces, and then I'm going to cut them at 3 and 4. So, oh, it's that way, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3. Don't know why I landed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 and 3 again. So I've got 1 strip of 4. Right. Your pieces. Now, you need, where's that flower gone? There. What I've done is I've put tulle at the bottom, and this is how you need it. Right, you do need a piece of felt. I needed to get that before I started. Never mind. I've just got a strip, okay? Just a strip of felt. Now, this piece that I've got in my hand, I've just cut down 3 by 6 inches. I need to cut that in half because you need to have smaller pieces and bigger pieces. So my 2 smaller pieces, cut it in half. Now, I'm cut it in half. Right, so you should have, I've got 3 bits that I cut in smaller pieces. Now I've got bigger pieces. Now with these bigger pieces, I don't want to be cutting them too small. Bye, Angie Brown. Bye, Angie. Night, my darling. Right, so I need bigger pieces. So I'm going to cut it this way. And you'll notice, because this was 3 by 4, don't forget, you'll notice the size difference. Okay. Now because I need another one that big, another 2 actually, and then that one. So I need them. Right, so I've got my smaller pieces and my bigger pieces. You need to do the same with your below because it's the same length you're cutting it. And as you do it more, you'll notice how quicker you become at doing it. So they're a bit bigger. No, they're not. They're the same size. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Four, big, small, and so it doesn't matter how how big or how small you cut your pieces. You roughly want to have at least 4 pieces of each colour, and then all your other pieces can be similar sizes. Hello Dawn. Similar sizes. So I've got my smaller pieces of my blue, my bigger pieces of my white, my bigger pieces of my blue, and my smaller pieces of my white. So that's my tool cut ready to go. Right, with my fabric, because I used fabric. With my fabric, I'm going to go that way. Again, the bigger you cut your pieces, by this I mean, so if I cut it that way, that would be a piece. But if I wanted smaller pieces, just cut it in half and you've got 2 smaller pieces. Does that make sense? Now I might not need all this fabric that I've cut, but then again I might. So I'm going to keep cutting until I'm happy with the amount that I've got, and I will count for you to tell you how much pieces I've got of each. Now I think that will be, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably be on the safe side because I don't want to run out and I don't want to stay all night cutting pieces up. I'm going to cut, there's my bigger piece, my bigger piece, my bigger piece. I need another big piece. See, so the bigger you cut your squares, because that's what they are, the bigger your petals on your flower will be. So I've got 4 big pieces and 3 little pieces. Start up after little neighbour girls come to visit to play child. Right, okay. Right, okay. So there's my fabric. Bigger pieces, my little pieces, my felt. Again, with your satin. Now I'm using satin. I'm not going to dry the edges. I'm not going to do anything. All I need is my pieces. That's all I need. So that's small. So by that small I mean 2.5 by 3 would be my smaller pieces. Come on, don't fly away with me. And now I didn't use much satin in that other flower that I did, but because I'm showing you guys what I did, I'm gonna see I've got loads of that left. Now I find I always want to cut more than I need, that way if I do need it, it's there ready. They're so sweet. Oh bless them. Right, so my little pieces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I've got of my satin. 8 pieces of my satin. My little pieces of my white, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. My bigger pieces of my white, I have 4. My little pieces of my blue, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bigger pieces on my blue, I have 4. Yeah, just checking, 4. Bigger pieces of my fabric, I have 4. I can always cut it down once I've stuck it all together. My little pieces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 pieces of my smaller pieces of my fabric. Your flower you won't need just yet. So I'm going to move this out the way because I don't want it getting ruined. I'm going to put the flower just there. Now I do need to move some stuff out my way because otherwise I'll have no room. Right. Now with the flower that I made up, which is this, I did the tulle first. Now it doesn't matter what you start with. You could start with fabric. You could start with satin. You could start with tulle. You could start with you could do like blue felt if you wanted. It doesn't matter what you start with. The method's the same. Hi Shirley. So the method is completely the same. So I need to plug this in. Wait a sec. These. Chris. Christopher.
You calling Christopher?
Yeah. Can you find me an extension lead? Because I need the plug.
Ooh, extension
Right.
lead.
My little pieces. These are my big pieces, not my little pieces first. I'm going to go with my little pieces. Let me think. No, little pieces go on top. Big pieces go. I'm going to start with my fabric, not my tulle. Right. Fold. So you get like a, I don't know, like an angle. Fold again. So you now get a point. You're going to glue.
Right.
You're going to glue in there. And you're going to glue on there.
Is it on?
7. There. See? If you notice, I'm not using that much felt.
Right, wait.
So fold till you get your I like calling them kite now because he's plugging in my glue gun.
And the charger as well, because that's not going to charge properly. Sorry guys.
Right, and then I'm going in a square. So that's what I've got so far. Now, because it's fabric, it is going to be that bit. It's not going to be. No, Chris.
It's not going to type anything. It's just sitting there. That's all. We're back.
Oh God, I've got strings on my hands. Right. Ladies are saying hello to you. Just gone in the bathroom. Right. So that's my 2 pieces. Now I'm going to make a square. Right. Fold. And you get your square. Your sort of triangle. Good husband to help. Yeah, he is good like that. I'll feed him, don't you worry. He'll have a chicken licking dinner tomorrow. Right. I'm going to put it there to make my square, and then I'm using my bigger pieces now, right? Fold. You need to put some glue in there and then on the top. Chris, the ladies are saying hello to you. Chris? I'm sure he's deaf, you know. Right. See how, without the spikes, the webs, see how I've created a square? Right. Now I'm going to go with my tulle next because it's only a personal preference. If I do fabric and then fabric, I like to see layers. If I'm going to layer something, I like seeing them. It's just the way I like doing things. Right. I'm going to use my spatula because I have been burnt many a times doing this. So the method is always the same when you're folding. It's never ever different. And you could do 2 layers. You could do possibly 3. You could do as many layers as you want. Using the bigger pieces. If you do a square, to do a circle you would need to keep going round. To square it's only 4 pieces. I would say to do a circle you're looking about 8. Think of a petal. Right, so you keep going, and I'm going to keep yakking to you as I'm doing this, as I usually do. So Shirley's now joined us. I did see. I hope Shirley's okay. This is my bigger pieces. Now I'm going to go my satin next. I'm not going to burnish the ends. I never, if I start burnishing the ends, if I start burnishing my ends, I notice that I burn my fingers. And as much as I love you, I love my fingers even more. Right. And I'm just folding and folding as I go. Right. Have any of you made of flowers before? These particular square flowers. Keep them fed, they stay happy, good husband. Yeah, well that's the trick, see, that's why he's got chicken licking dinner. I do like my chicken dinner, I gotta be honest. If I had to pick what was my favourite dinner, it has to be Christmas turkey or chicken dinner, cooked dinner. Has to be. Now that's starting to come up, which means when I puff my flour up, it's going to come up like that. So since I've used fabric, white tulle, satin, now if I use blue on that, it's going to be faded away. So if I go back to my fabric, small pieces again, right, and then you'll notice so have you ever made a square flower before? Just made my first square one last week. It's fun. It is fun, Susan, you're right. Love to make flowers. And that was Dawn. I gotta admit, I think my favourite thing is playing with flowers. It has to be one of my favourite things of all time. I love colouring flowers. I bought new colouring pens as well. I call them colouring pens. Not colouring pencils and colouring pens. They are proper craft pens. They're giving me a really nice look on flowers. They're called Winks of Stella. Has anybody heard of them? And I've got in green, yellow and pink. And I've used the green and it's really, really nice colour to use. Right. Can you see how that's boosting up? Now I'm going to use my big pieces of my blue. And with a square, because it's only 4 pieces you're using all the time, it puffers it out. Don't ask me why, I just know. Yes, but prefer lace from the shabby chic. Great to use bits and pieces left from project. Yes, that's right, Dawn. You can use, and I've done it before, you can, there's like, no, I don't know, the ends, the bits of lace that you would usually, I don't throw anything about me, but the bits of lace that you can't do nothing with, or you can't do, they would be good to make these type of flowers with. Ow. Right, and then I've got blue then. Now I'm going to stop there and then I'm going to do the next layer to my flower, which is something completely different. Right, which is something completely different. Right, now there I have, let me count the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers there, right? I've still got my whites. There's a reason why I've left them off. And I've still got my satin now, because I want to, before I go on to the next stage, I'm going to use my satin up, because the satin will make it pop. I can stop burning my fingers. So this is going to be the 6th layer. And then, now the wooden knees look good on quilts and blankets. Can you imagine these on quilts? I think I showed my mum how to make these type of flowers, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." Yeah. So I'm just going to use the satin up, because I need the tool for the next stage of the flower. So I'm not going to touch the tool. I'm going to go back to the cotton, and I'm going to stick the last bit of cotton on my fabric, on my flower. And I'm going to stick that there. This might be a bigger flower than the one I had originally. You might just be lucky enough. Right, and then I'm going to fold it again. So who went off to buy diamond dust? And that's the last one. I love leg styly ones, satin velvet ones, gypsy ones, shabby chic, Victorian dyed ones. I love them all. I love making them. Can't believe I said all that in one breath. Right. That's my first stage of my flower done. Now I could stick my flower on top of that and call that my flower, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. I do need a bit of felt. I may as well use this. I got it. Just going to cut that little bit of felt. Now, you know how we said that we're going to use our odds and ends? I've got to find... Oh, there it is. Right, next stage of the flower, because we've done this bit, it's going to look a lot bigger than this one, right? Next stage of the flower is this, just under the flower is this little bit bigger. And this is how I did it. So you know that cheesecloth, I got that from that charity shop. I'm going to cut it into strips. And with this type of fabric, you can unthread it and pick it. Now you need at least 8 pieces, even though that's square. To make this next stage, I used at least 8. So how many have I got? 2, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't matter if they are straight, whether they're at an angle. It really does not matter. 7, 8. There's my 8 pieces. Now with cheesecloth, you can unpick it, and it gives you a shabby look without being there forever and making it look shabby. It's the best fabric to use, right? That's what I did. Fold your piece in half. I'm going to bring my board over for this, because otherwise it's going to stick to my mat. I'm going to bring that over. Fold your piece, and I'm going to put a bit of glue there. I'm going to put one side down, then the other. Right, so I got that. Actually, no, it's too long. Yow. Right. These are just a little bit too long. I might have to cut them down to size. Piece and then a piece. So you're making, with my spatula gone, you're making a flower on a flower. Piece, then a piece. I need to cut that off. Piece and a piece. Cut the ends off. I love ribbon cheesecloth, me too. I love frayed edges. Well, I never used to be bothered with frayed edges. I really didn't. But since I bought this beautiful cheesecloth from that charity shop, oh, haven't I just been into it. I cut the ends off. Don't throw your ends away because you can always use them for something else, whether it be this project or the next. So can you see that, what I'm doing? If you find you've got thinner pieces than those big chunky ones, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to match. And then I'm going to stick that there. And then that, I think, may be too thin. So I might have to cut another piece. Never mind. There we are. That'll do. Right, so I made this. Yeah? Still with me? I hope you are. Right. Again, with your pieces, fold them. I'm not going to use too many pieces here. But instead of 4, I'm going to make the last of my pieces go all the way around. No gun. I haven't got that many pieces left. And then I got the fun bit. I might have cut too much blue, but I'm not bothered because it can be used for my next project. So on Tuesday, yeah, I will be coming back to do another page in that book because I've got some cards and I've got some more notes. So I'll make the next page miles different to the first one again. Now I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've used 6. I've forgotten to stick it there. Donut. Right, there's my pieces now, right? That's it for my cutting and my gluing. Right, where did I put that? Right, I've got that now, and I've got, this is the fun bit. That's why I said it's the fun bit. Now, on this one, I've put some raffia, but I don't think, because I've made this one look a lot bigger than the original one, I think raffia would be a bit too much. So what I'm going to do instead of, I've got some of these stems, twist the edges, splash up a little bit of glue on the stems. Oh, ladies, I want to get, you know that frayed, not frayed, why have I got frayed in my head now? Not frayed, oh, I want to make my glue, see if you can help me. How? I want to make my glue sprayable. Now, I was thinking of using water with my tacky glue. Don't know whether it'll work or not. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stems, twisting the bottom, gluing the top, sticking it in my sprinkle dust. And then I'm gonna, because it's a square one, it needs to go on like that. Because it's a square one. Right, oh, blue, go in. And I am sticking a blue stem in with those 5 ones. So 3, 4, 5. So what do you think? Spray bottle. I don't know whether to mix my, where's my glue gun? Don't know whether to mix. Oh, sugar, put too much glue on there. I don't know whether to mix it with water. Possibly. I don't know. Anybody still there? Right, and then I've got one more to do, and then I've got the flower to do. Blue one, blue one, blue one. And then another blue one, blue one, blue one. Has anybody fallen asleep? Can you get spray glues for crafting? It wouldn't be very strong glue. Not sure, Claire. Glad somebody's there. I thought everybody had gone to sleep. Wake up, wake up. Do you know what? I would be that kid that woke you up. I'm sure I would be, you know. I'm terrible when it comes to Christmas and stuff like, oh, you don't want me for Christmas. No, I was thinking about putting that's it. I was thinking about putting water in with my tacky glue to give me the sprayed effect. You better not be sleeping. They do make spray adhesives, do they? Didn't know they did. I'm going to stick that in there now. And then, right, what I did with this one is I glistened the edges. And I glistened the inside with my tacky glue. But that's what I was thinking. If I mix my crafting, yeah. I know they do it for sewing, but I didn't know whether they did it for crafting. I'm not sure. I'd have to have a look, wouldn't I? Right, I'm going to put a bit more sparkle on this, because there's not enough sparkle there for me. That'll do. Aerosol spray. Aerosol. Dawn, you're suggesting aerosol. For me, really? Well, if anything goes wrong, I'll tell Chrissy. I'll blame it on you ladies, you know. Right. With my clear polish, on the tops, and then stick that there, and then move this out my way. I can see that in a second. Put the lid on this because I know it's going to be, you'll have sprinkles in your bed. I know, put it all over my hands. This is my flour, a big, massive, gigantic flour. Now I'm going to put a bit of glue there. I'm going to push this down. And then ruffle the top. And then cut around my felt at the bottom. See where I cut it off? But that is my flour. Now, it is a bit bulky, so I can, if I wanted to, fix it. But I quite like the bulk on that. I don't know, I quite like the bulk. You could cut it, it does need, I think, but went too mad with the layers, maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to cut around that now and shorten it the sides down. And then that one. But that is how I did my flour. Now you can add pearl trim to it, which I'm going to do because I want some pearl trim. Who doesn't want pearl trim? I want pearl trim. Who doesn't want pearl trim? Right, where is the end? Oh, there it is. Right, I'm going to put some glue on the end of that. Be really careful. I'm going to tuck it in there and then, try again. Right, try again, Clap. Tuck a glue in there. For some reason this, right, and then I'm going to make my loops just because I want to. Oh. Now if you find it's too bulky, what I did is I put a little bit of blob of glue in the layers. If you found it was too bulky for you. See? And then I put a bit of pearl trim on the edge for there. And I'm going to put a bit of pearl trim. Oh, I don't suggest aerol adhesive unless you use outdoors. That's right, Dawn. I've used hairspray between my fabric layers on a quilt once and ironed it to keep it from shifting as I quilted it together. Oh, that's an idea. Didn't have the proper pens at the time. Pearl trim, yes. Got to have pearls. Pearls, pearls, bling on everything. See? You ladies know. Right, I'm going to put some there and I'm going to put pearl trim in there. Push it down quietly. Now with this bit of pearl, I'm going to go in my loop and you'll see why, and then I'm going to stop sticking to the glue. Here we are. flower. Now you could make that a lot bigger. You could put more flowers on it. You could make it a lot smaller like I've made mine. The reason I did more layers is to give you an idea of how big your flower can be if you made more layers. If you cut more layers out, you're going to get a bigger flower, of course. This one I used raffia, this one I didn't. This one I used pearl. So it depends on which one you prefer. They're both glistening with the diamond dust. So it all depends on which one you prefer. How much, depends on how many you cut, depending on how much layers you'll have. You know? But I always weave. I know what Susan's just said. If I weave my pearls, I get that sort of effect. So those are my flowers. And then, I've been really busy tonight. Surprising. And then this is my page. So I hope, I can go and have a lie down now. No one messing. I hope you've really enjoyed. I really enjoyed your company. I must admit, it was really nice tonight, really refreshing. You've given me lots of ideas. I'm definitely going to be doing my own ribbon. And very pretty Colette. Thank you, Dawn. Susan says, yes, I'm so doing the weaving on my next one. Yeah, weaving on your pearls gives you a better effect, I feel. It's just my little touch. Like my whisper brushes the other day. Remember me showing you the whisper brushes? So, but the next page is going to be completely different to this one. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. Now, since you've all stuck with me and tonight's been a bit of a long time, I am going to pick somebody to receive these 2 flowers. You, Susan, you have given me lots to collect. Your flower is beautiful. Oh, bless you, Susan. Have a lay down. You've been busy. Lovely work, stunning book. Thank you for your inspiration as usual. You're an angel. Thank you, Ava. So who would like to win my handmade flowers? And I'll put some goodies in that. Of course I will. Of course. So you tell me who would like to win and I'll write your names down as we go. Don't go too quick. But thank you all for sticking around. I do appreciate it. I know it's been a bit long tonight. Ava said yes, please. Okay, wait a minute then. Ava, Susan. Anybody else? Dawn. Because you've all stuck around to me. I mean, what time is it? 22:10. Holly? 20:10. Anybody else? Let me get my famous hat. This is my famous hat. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more ladies? No more ladies? That's fine. I'm going to cut these out. As you ladies have been washing all night long, you deserve a bit of a treat. Yeah, I'm just going to pick somebody out of a hat. You're going to pick somebody out of a hat now.
Oh, my back.
I'm going to fold them all the same, and whoever wins will win the handmade flowers, and I will put in some goodies as well. Because they've been watching all night long, Chris.
2.5 hours.
Oh, I've been 2.5 hours. I thought I'd been longer than that. Right.
You have. You've been like 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Yeah, but time flies when you're having fun, don't you, ladies? Right. Do you want to pick a winner?
You have done longer than 2.5 hours, haven't you?
Show you got nothing in your hand.
I've got nothing in my hands, nothing on my sleeves.
You haven't got that 2p coin that really threw me last week?
Right, flatten that out. Oh, that one.
This one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ava, you have won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ava.
Yeah.
Ava has been watching for ages now. She's been subscribed to my channel for ages, and Ava has won. So there was the other names I had. Just check. I had Dawn,
Oh,
Polly, and Susan. So Ava, email me your address, my darling. Let me see if I can find my email address. It should have it written down somewhere, shouldn't I? Thank you, ladies, for watching tonight. I have really appreciated it. Ava, if you email me, and then I can post these out to you. It's all in one line. Okay? And then I can post these out, and I will put a few goodies on. Yeah, I'll put a few goodies in between. So Ava, this is my email address. It's all in one line. Thank you all for sticking around and watching to the very, very end. Like I say, that scrapbook is going to be different to every page I do. And I'm quite liking the look of it so far. Really, really like watching it. We love watching Claire. It's such a pleasure. Oh, thank you, Polly. Have a good night. Rest up. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Claire. It's been a great time as usual. Love you, ladies. Until next time, bye to you and Chris. I will be back on Saturday, Tuesday at 7. That's when I'll be back. Ava, can you read that? Sorry, my darling. Tuesday at 7, I'll be doing a page in this book. And I've got a few, like I say, I've got a few goodies, a few notes to put in. So I've got another 2 pages, I think, worth. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to have a good night's rest now. And I hope it's been fun. Ava, you have won those flowers, my darling. Email me and I will post those over to you, and I'll make you up a little box of goodies to go with it. Keep an eye out for my video too. Like I say, I have got to film this at night time for you to see the effect. I won't lying. So I'll leave it at that, and I will love and leave you all. Thank you all for watching. Take care. No star, good night, and I shall speak to you all on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Good night, my darlings. Mwah.